I had niggas like taking me to studios and when I was 15 and stuff. It's like you had me playing all my songs and I was like,
yeah, because I think
felt like I was already and I wasn't even I didn't like what I was doing.
especially coming from my standpoint, like knowing, like I've always heard about you and known of you before I've actually met you, bro. Like real shit. You know, so it almost always seemed like
I should keep my mouth closed. I'm gon' say whatever just so I could get inside. Yeah, I could be more gentle, but it's always been too difficult for me to stand aside. Yeah, for me to stand aside. Yeah, for me to stand aside. Yeah, for me to stand aside.
No, test. We gotta check. No, test.
Are we good?
We gotta check. No, test.
That shit was trippy.
I know. Are we good? We didn't have no mistakes.
Once I'm in the end zone, you can pack your bags and leave that goofy boy behind. Yeah, God, what? Yeah, I should keep my mouth closed. I'm gon' say whatever just so I could get inside. Yeah, I could be more gentle, but it's always been too difficult for me to stand aside. Yeah, once I'm in the end zone, you can pack your bags and leave that goofy boy behind. Yeah, God with the pencil, but I never get to pick who lives or who I think should die. This ain't a cinema pose. I hate when niggas be talking to me like we fucking with similar hoes. I'm a little baby on top of the ice, so we keeping the chemistry cold. Shout out Janet, Judy, and Jade. Can't forget about Tiffany. Before I put the cat in the grave, I caught an epiphany. Maybe if I had a minute to save and wasn't scared to go sit in the cage, I might just buy making minimum wage. Think about how I'ma hit. She at the top of my list. I'm never gon' miss. I'm never gon' miss. I'm never gon' miss. I'm gone. Yeah, I should keep my mouth closed. I'm gon' say whatever just so I could get inside. Yeah, I could be more gentle, but it's always been too difficult for me to stand aside. Yeah, once I'm in the end zone, you can pack your bags and leave that goofy boy behind. Yeah, God with the pencil, but I never get to pick who lives or who I think should die. Too many games to play, too many plays to make. I've been in major pain, I'm no Damon Wayne, but I seen a dame today that I'ma spend. She on my brain and stay. She got a place to stay in a bottle to pop. This is a win. People be talking my loyalty like it's a thing. If you ain't got love in the air, I do them one at a time and I got enough. Put down me, I'm tryna share. Okay, I'm taking it there. Damn, I'm back in the cup. I laid some pipes, she died in my arms, but we was just living it up. Bitch, I'm gone.
Turn up gang.
With Smirnoff Ice.
I think we got folks in the chat already. Let's see who in the chat. Also, too, let me see. Before we do get started, or while we get started,
okay.
I guess we're in the midst of getting started.
Oh yeah.
I usually take a selfie with the guest because at the end of the day, we use it to promote the stream too, to like our actual audience. Yeah. But also at the end, I'm gonna do a photo op of every guest I've had on this year.
Oh, that's hard. You should
definitely.
That's a brilliant idea, bro.
It's gonna be really cool.
That's always a good touch.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like,
you gonna have them all in like one place type shit?
Yeah. Well, I have them all on my phone, and they're all selfies that I've taken with everyone.
I mean,
so like,
you can get that off of there quick. That's
yeah, you know, get a little PDF file print. But like, I want to get a physical one made, but like also something I could post. Like maybe we could I'll print it or something like that, like and have it postable. But I try also using it for like for when I put the content on YouTube. So the full stream.
Yeah, like the thumbnail. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Okay, we live, right?
Yeah, we live right now. Let's see. I'm gonna get our selfie. I'm gonna run your record back one more time too. For you guys who don't know, we got Mav in the building with us right now. Hold on, let's give him a proper introduction. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this man.
Oh yeah.
Yo, bro, Mav.
Yo, what up, man?
Thank you for coming through, bro.
Peace, bro.
Thank you for pulling up on in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's no feed. You can hear me on the mic, right?
Nah, yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. So it's we won't get feedback here.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, we're about to take our selfie. I'm gonna play this record back one more time.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Cause shit. Shit.
Yes.
SoundCloud gotta get their fucking money. Broke ass SoundCloud. I'm trying to figure it out though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like SoundCloud still has a destination and a heart for people, but it's not what it used to be, bro.
Nah, they trying to bring it back. It seems, man. But I think almost it seems like that Untitled thing is kind of a little bit more with SoundCloud, kind of like keeping your music in a central place, and it seems like everybody uses that.
I fuck with Untitled, bro.
It seems like it has a cleaner, I don't know, a cleaner like user experience too.
And yeah, it's like individual. I mean, SoundCloud is too, but at the same time, it's not like this is unreleased. Like you have to upload. Like you just put this shit on your phone, drag this shit from after you record your session right into the thing, and listen to it immediately. Like I don't know. There's still like a buffer time that SoundCloud that's it feels more like releasing.
You guys put a lot of your stuff on Spotify?
Yeah.
Or like like do you put like all your releases on like how does? Because I've heard like different people do it differently. Like I already, but
I just like it though.
You put everything on Spotify, right?
Anything I'm putting out, I want it to be for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I think of it.
Especially too, cause like all the like analytics that come with it, right? Too. Like
yeah,
they show everybody.
It's just like if I'm gonna put it out, I usually want to stand on it.
Yeah.
But Jay is a little different. I know Jay, you've released a good amount of stuff on SoundCloud that's not on like all the streaming sites, right?
Yeah, I personally feel like both are necessary. Like both serve a purpose. Like if we're going back to the era, if we're really going back to the eras of, I'm gonna have you come in a little bit too, Matt. Like if we going back to the eras, Alex too, you can come up if you want. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. You know that shit.
I thought that was my bad. I said yeah, like it was my bad.
No.
But I was if we going back to the eras from which like people actually started, releasing music, there should be two things. There's that for rappers especially. Like there's an official and an unofficial release. The official release to me should be platforms, and those are the projects you put your all into. You know what I'm saying? Projects, even if they are EPs too. Like this is the one that you would want people to run. Mixtape culture for rappers has disappeared since like Dat Piff and like live mixtapes. That era is gone. Chat. That era.
I won't say it's gone.
It kind of disappeared.
Like Uzi was kind of doing that, right?
Well, that's what SoundCloud turned into. So SoundCloud is the mixtape era for the new gen. Like, and I think that we should nourish like websites like SoundCloud and Bandcamp, because specifically that's the mixtape culture of hip hop. Hip hop has to have that culture of just like what made the mixtape what it was, at least in our generation, from what we can recollect. With the Dat Piff era, we didn't have money to go to the record store sometimes to buy a record or to buy a CD. So when Lil Wayne put out Carter 3, I remember I didn't have no Carter 3 money. So I was on Dat Piff and I downloaded Dedication. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the free version. But now we got streaming platforms and all these other things and all these other sites that kind of just promote you don't have to pay for it. Like if you have a subscription, then you'll have unlimited music all the time. Yeah. And that kind of took the culture away from like the mixtape or wanting to like upload through Dat Piff or live mixtapes, because you could just put your whole project right on streaming. But I think there should be a differentiator where you drop some, like we have so much music, bro. We have so much music that can go on SoundCloud whenever. Like if we wanted to, we could drop 50 songs on SoundCloud today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like,
it almost seems like SoundCloud is like safe though. Like you can kind of drop you can put something on SoundCloud without feeling like, damn, it's a big official release. That's kind of where that's what a lot of artists do. Yeah, it's like the real casual, and you can kind of build. I still think now you probably could still kind of build a little bit of a following just off SoundCloud drops, but. Are young people really kind of tapping in with? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Jet, my nigga Jet in the chat, yo. What you think, Jet? Do is YNs listening to SoundCloud still? We need your opinion, bro. We need your real honest opinion. And while you giving it to us, we're gonna take our selfie real quick. Okay, we're gonna both take one on our grams. Let me see. Got him. Oh wait, Alec, get in this, man. We all gonna get in it. Yeah. Fire. All right. Pretty sick. And while we doing this, I'm gonna play his record back for you guys. We got Mav in the building with us, Jet. Yo, what up? Mav is the homie. You know what I'm saying? Typing right here on
this. I should keep my mouth closed. I'm gonna say whatever just so I could get inside. Yeah, I could be more gentle, but it's always been too difficult for me to stand aside. Yeah, once I'm in the end zone, you can pack your bags and leave that goofy boy behind. Yeah, God with the pencil, but I never get to pick who lives or who I think should die. This ain't a cinema pose. I hate when niggas be talking to me like we fucking with similar hoes. I'm a little baby on top of the ice, so we keeping the chemistry cold. Shout out Janet, Judy, and Jade. Can't forget about Tiffany. Before I put the cat in the grave, I caught an epiphany. Maybe if I had a minute to save and wasn't scared to go sit in the cage, I might just buy making minimum wage. Think about how I'ma hit. She at the top of my list. I'm never gonna miss. I'm never gonna miss. I'm never gonna miss. I'm gone. Yeah, I should keep my mouth closed. I'm gon' say whatever just so I could get inside. Yeah, I could be more gentle, but it's always been too difficult for me to stand aside. Yeah, once I'm in the end zone, you can pack your bags and leave that goofy boy behind. Yeah, God with the pencil, but I never get to pick who lives or who I think should die. Too many games to play, too many plays to make. I've been a major pain, I'm no Damon Wayne, but I seen a dame today that I'ma spend. She on my brain and stay. She got a place to stay in a bottle to pop. This is a win. People be talking my loyalty like it's a thing. If you ain't got love in the air, I do them one at a time and I got enough. Put down me, I'm tryna share. Okay, I'm taking it there. Damn, I'm back in the cup. I laid some pipes, she died in my arms, but we was just living it up. Bitch, I'm gone.
Jet, we got an answer.
Everyone
from Jet.
has
Give
a
us 1
fave
second,
Wendy's
Jet.
frosty flavor.
Give us 1 second, Jet. We just getting just trying to get more people in the chat with us. Boomskis. Sabal. Yeah, this is the homie Mav. So do you want to go more by Mav or do you want me to go by?
Mav is cool. I mean, all my homies know me as that. You know, I'm not really super particular, bro. Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to post a lot more shit on here, like right now, just so you could play it. Like,
yeah, I want you to. Like,
sounds like, cause I don't know, I kind of feel like that's so old. But let me see.
You can send me some on release if you got. We got Untitled.
Hey man, like I'm down to record something too, man.
We got that shit. Hey Jet, you heard? Look.
I'll be hard. Yeah, I'm down to rap on something, man.
Jet been sending me some beats too, actually.
I kind of want to do something that's more like the vibe of. I like kind of like the realm y'all kind of hop in, man. I want to.
Fuck with that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
for
man,
sure.
we on that. That
was like me trying to be on some like I wanted some DJs to be like, okay, this a cool song for the girls, bro. You know, that was me trying to do a little bit of that, but I kind of want to go rap like all the way.
We about
like,
to. All right,
if we could do that,
we gonna handle that. We gonna handle that.
Oh shit.
We gonna handle that. We gonna yap a bit and then we gonna handle that shit.
I think I still want to rap on that one beat Jet sent like a month ago.
Yeah, plug that in.
The one that we was trying to get Ayana on. I never got over that one. I heard that shit in my head a few days ago. Oh shit.
You go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Yes, sir.
That's a little blurry. One more time, guys.
You get the link?
Did you copy it?
Let me see.
I see that.
But
Just said this fire.
Play that. You said there's a beat he sent already.
It's deep in his Gmail. I don't know.
I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna pull it up. But this is what Jess said back to us from the SoundCloud thing. He said, let's see. He said, SoundCloud is bumping still, but definitely not as crazy as it used to be. I'll tune into SoundCloud sometimes, though. And he also said your song is fire.
Oh,
So
man, appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, bro. Yes, indeed. Yo, Jet.
That's kind of tight.
I think you say, look, they want to rap. We want to rap today. So it's like, all right, I know you just send me some stuff in the Gmail. I have to pull up my messages and see what you got up in that mug. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm super curious to
Yes, indeed.
Is this how you want to post it, bro? Or like,
Oh, no.
It should be more LinkedIn, right? It's kind of.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I copied it already, though. For sure.
This is how we do it.
Oh, got you. Oh, shit, bro. I'm so behind on this
Dang,
shit.
bro. You're Gen Z.
That's
This
crazy.
doesn't make sense. You can't be this low key.
Bro,
you cannot be
crazy,
this low key.
bro. I'm like low key embarrassed off that. Wow.
Damn.
I had no clue that's how that works. You should have showed him what I did before.
He put the whole link in like a jail nigga. Like, like yo, he copied the whole link like we can actually like bro.
That's
Jail niggas stay doing that shit, bro. Like, bruh.
That's
We gonna update your system, man. We updating your system, bro.
Yo, that is
stepping you in. We streaming now. Like,
so
we on some whole new shit. We all do shit. But look,
never posted a link on the story. Jesus.
that's how you know it's about to go up too. It's gonna go up.
Jesus. Okay.
It's gonna go up, bro. I'm happy to have you here.
Oh man, thank
real
you, bro.
shit.
Oh,
Like,
man, this is exciting.
what
Thank
the
you,
hell?
bro.
Like,
both y'all, man, for real. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. This is
man,
tight.
Mav is one of the dopest homies I know. You do so many things. You're an artist, but you also are into visuals. And you were telling me off stream that you have you worked on a visual project that's in the museum here in Culver City.
Yeah. It was showcased at the Venda Museum in Culver City, man. So that was like it was essentially like a visual excerpt that was kind of about a relationship or exercise between like two artists in a way. It was more of like a movement artist and a painter, and me. I acted as like the director or kind of like the cinematographer behind it. Really
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you
Kinda,
filmed the whole thing.
Yeah, it was almost like non-scripted documentary-esque. That's kind of like a lot of the work that I've done before in the past. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Wait, W's in the chat for that.
Yeah,
What the
man.
hell?
I think the visual. I've always been a photographer, man. That was kind of like my thing. I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, but now I kind of really want to bridge the two.
Wait, so
You know
when
what
did
I
you
mean?
fall into photography and when did you fall into rap?
So I really fell into photography, bro. Like
Or just filmmaking in general, just all that stuff.
really like, so my pops is a movie buff, bro. So growing up, like my first time like seeing like real dope shit was just like old movies, but like really like just the classic shit too. Like
So you grew up on the
Kill
Black
Bill
Yeah.
shit, that type of shit, seeing that. So I've always just kind of like thought that was dope. But I jumped into photography when I was probably like maybe like 12.
Okay.
12, started doing that. Then really having an older brother, bro, like eventually when I was 14, 13 years old, I started finding out about Doom. I think we all have that Doom moment.
That's the perfect age for it too.
I'm
Like,
you know what I mean? That's really honestly what I started to figure out what rap really was. Like I always knew what rap was, bro, but in a real, you know what I mean? Like in a real way that was kind of like, damn. And then I think when I was 14 years old, when I kind of started going to high school, when I was like in the 9th grade, 14 going on 15, I had a homie named Lee Greenwood. Shout out Lee, man. That's one of my oldest. He was the first dude that I met that was young, 15 years old, that had a notebook full of raps and was just like, oh, bro, I'm rap.
We all had that homie that
and
was
I'm
like
like,
the
oh,
first homie to
shit.
do
I'm
this
like,
shit.
you actually... I was doing it in a way too already, but that was like in a dark room in my room, like keeping it real, like didn't really, but
You was showing everybody.
no, bro, he was man, like he was known about, like just kind of being a young dude that was like, oh yeah, bro, I rap, check out my raps, and I was really kind of it blew my mind because I'm like, oh shit, like you could do that.
He got that shit in the notebook.
Bro,
like
we ended up hanging out, being one of my best homies. First, it's like the studio in the closet.
The struggle setup. Yeah,
shit.
bro, we have to have it, bro.
studio,
Look,
he
that
had
struggle setup is essential.
He had the USB Blue mic, man, just with the Logic Pro, and I was just like, oh, that's when I really realized, like, you could really make your own music, bro.
In your own crib.
Yeah.
In your own. Like, that's the thing, too. Like, I personally, you know what I'm saying, I done been to big studios. I'm writing for people.
Yeah.
Recording stuff. I don't like big studios. I hate it. It feels so timed.
Yeah.
It feels so ingenuous. It feels like, I don't know, like, yeah, this feels like the doctor's office. It's like doctor's office as fuck, bro. Like
the dentist's office, you kind of waiting for your appointment.
Yeah.
It do kind of feel like that. You're right, bro. That was actually a really good.
I worked that one, so.
Oh, okay. That was like a really good comparison, actually. It kind of does give that vibe sometimes, man.
Straight up, like,
Yeah.
it feels like anything that feels too polished to me turns me off. Yeah. I don't like that. The reason why I like MF Doom, and the reason why most of us like MF Doom, or Quasimodo, or all those people, is because Jet said, I've never been to an actual studio. You're not missing much, Jet. Just letting you know, like, it's you're gonna go. Eventually, you're gonna have your experience.
I think it is a dope experience firsthand, though. First going into it, for sure. Like, I think I eventually started when I actually seen a real studio session. I think
your eyes get big.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like it feels like it does kind of feel like the Magna Carta or something.
But them niggas ain't doing shit for real, chat. I'm telling you, bro. Like for real. the best work you ever gonna get done is the work you do by yourself. Because not only are you forming a relationship with your own personal music, but you're also forging your own sound. Like you're also like ushering in something that no one else can create. And the reason why they're probably gonna want to sign you, like I was getting to, like the reason why we like MF Doom and Madlib and all these people is because they started making music in their crib, chat. Like it was in like all the stuff that we've ever listened to for real was him recording just with a mic like the SM57 probably, and just like into like whatever machine he was using, but it was at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people forget that once they get their taste of big studios and get their taste of being, you know, polished and stuff like that. That's
where you get good, when you kind of really in your room, when you really just on a beat, even if it's not even, you don't even got mad equipment, man. You just kind of you got a notebook and you just playing beats over, finding beats from wherever, and you kind of just practicing that. That's kind of where the real, you know, that's kind of how I think not everybody can even afford being in those big studios all the time. It kind of even gets to a point too where it might even feel like you kind of spending a lot of money and you kind of reaching like small steps. So I don't know, you know, it's almost like, damn, I could have put in double the work if I was.
Well, think about it like this: like if you're an artist, right, and you get signed, and you get you get signed for $50,000, right, and they gave you 30% of that budget, so maybe like 30% is supposed to be for recording sessions, and then another portion of it is for performance and merch, and then another portion of it is for like promotions. You know what I'm saying? That big portion that probably went out to the studio sessions that you took could have been kept to you. You know what I'm saying? If you did all your recording and engineering, mixing, mastering yourself, or if you have somebody to master it for you for a certain, you know, cheaper price than paying like, you know, all these thousands of dollars that you would have spent on a studio session.
Yeah. You can even meet it halfway. You could record roughs at the crib, you know, save money and just go get your shit mixed and mastered at bigger studios and just do it that way. A lot of dudes save money like that too, I think. But
how everybody records. Yeah. It's literally how everyone records. Like,
and just like too, like, I mean, there's so many different like BandLab, bro. That's like a digital notebook.
That's literally the glitch.
It's like a sandbox where you could just get good and just hear yourself back. It don't even with a fucking. What they use Apple? You could use Apple earbuds,
bro. I literally, chat already knows, bro. Like the biggest records I put out have been on this iPad, and I tell you guys all the time, bro, that it's not about the bat, it's about how you swing, bro. Yeah. And literally, bro, like I took all the knowledge I knew from mixing and doing all the Ableton shit and made my own templates on BandLab. So every time I record, I could just boop. And it's the same shit. Like
you have your own presets and shit.
I have my own shit set up for when I'm doing rap shit and for when I'm doing experimental hip hop, Ken Carson shit, like all my YNs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have templates for it. I can make I don't let anything stop me from saying I can't create, because my room, literally, that's why I like it like this. I have it set up the way I have it set up in here. It's for all sorts of like audio creation. So like if we wanted to stream, we could pick up mics and stream. If we want to make a song while we stream, turn that on. And when we want to be out on vacation or somewhere, like when me and Kari just was in DC, we had this with us just in case we wanted to record a song. We didn't even get enough time to. But like if we wanted to, we would have pulled this out and would have made a record right there. Like that's literally, it's the convenience of being an artist. And I think that's what people overlook about the artist. It's about living life and having this with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole gander with it to me. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it goes.
I think you too, man. You got to spend a lot of time kind of just doing it because you like doing it and not kind of really thinking about like how to put that shit out too, man.
Straight up.
You can't really do that with, if you record something in a studio, bro, like that, you got to put that out for sure, bro. I feel like almost if you record something that like you spend that much time recording something in a big studio,
put all that money into it.
Come on, you know
that shit better come out, chat. Look, that shit better come out. That shit better come out.
Hey. You don't even got as much room to be like, I don't think I should put this out. Like it's like, damn, I just spent all this bread recording these 5 songs. These shit's going. They going, bro. Like they gotta go. At least if you record it when you in your own, we doing your own thing, you can kind of, you know, get comfortable, but you can get too comfortable too. That is another side of it.
I gotta get
And I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
You better not get too on your future. You gotta get your future on sometimes,
you
bro.
just stay in that, bro. Where you just like, I'm cool, man. I'll play this shit on my way to work and just be. I'm like, I like it. It's enough.
Bro.
Like that, people you get really stuck in that, you know. So
I'm on that.
Another flip.
I make music specifically because I get mad at myself every time I'm listening. Like today, I was on my way to work, playing my shit, playing my other alias shit. Chat. I'm like, damn, this shit ain't out yet. Like I really was hurt. Like, and it hits even harder because I've created with so many people with that. Not so many, but like enough people to know, like, yo, when this is coming out, like they're anticipating me dropping, and I'm like, oh shit. But that's what we talked about earlier off stream, the self-sabotage, because I know when I put that shit out, it's gonna go crazy. Like it's that type of music, it fits for everybody, but I don't want to be held into that sound. That's why I created another alias for it, so that it can survive on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I can still be me, and niggas don't associate James III with my alias. And I don't know, both can survive on their own. And I just feel like that's the new thing. Like if you're a creator, like me, like Akari, like yourself, like you can create any type of music. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it just needs a name for the world to understand it. You know what I'm saying? But like, like.
Go
ahead. What you say?
Oh, my fault, bro. What you saying?
That's all I was gonna say. Like it just needs a home. Like sometimes some of these aliases just need a home. But like. I just feel like a lot of times too, like the generations above us, you guys, it's just they don't understand. Like they think everything has to be. I mean, essentially, bought and sold, but at the same time, they don't give credence to like just the outright creativity into it and what makes people want to buy into things in the first place. Like I don't know who did it first, but whoever was the generation that ushered in the MTV era was onto some shit. Like they were like, that's what?
Michael Jackson was the first one to drop on MTV.
Really? So that generation of people, that gen got it. You know what I'm saying? They understood it. Like, take a chance on good talent. Vet the talent. Make sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? Once it gets there, then at that point, push it. And then let the people decide. And they decided what was good, what they liked, and then they, you know, what happened was the next generation that came after that, they said, oh, that was the formula. And we should only stick to this and ride that wave because that we know that makes money. Just the same way that these gaming companies, chat, don't even want to take risk on new games. Like our era of gaming grew up when we was in the 2000s was crazy. We had all type. We go to GameStop. You always saw a new game, but then it turned into like it's only Fortnite, 2K, and Madden. Like
the only important ones really. Like
that's the only ones they pushing now too.
Like that's the same shit everybody play. It's interesting too, bro. Speaking about like how music is coming out and how to release music in that way, and even like going back to how you was asking me about like the camera stuff too. I really realized since it was already around, I eventually got to a point where I started to realize too, bro, that it almost seems like you could put music out, but it's not like really putting it out. If almost it just seems like it's almost like not really putting it out until you really have some visuals behind it nowadays. Yeah. To the point where like that's what makes it cemented. I kind of feel like
something to go with it.
Dude, if it's some type of content, something has to go with that song. Just dropping it on Apple Music nowadays, and that's what made me so like gravitate towards having that as a medium too. Is just because I felt like, bro, the visual aspect is so important, and like coming into the game, I would definitely want to offer a service in that way. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the going into a community and bringing your contribution and like offering a service to your counterparts and your homies who I'm like, now I know so many different rappers and artists. Like there has to be another way to contribute to this shit to where it can like help us all like grow. And I was like, bro, the visuals are so important, bro. Yeah. That's when I was like, what's important? Like, really looking at the key elements of this shit. I'm like, the beats, okay. And then once we started going deeper into, like, what it's becoming, I realized, I'm like, oh, like, bro, visuals are important. Yeah. That's the main visuals are going to be the main thing right now, bro. And I'm like, I be telling my homies, man, like, something got to go behind that music.
Well, think about it. Like nowadays, the radio game back in the day, like, or radio will always be the radio because radio, if God forbid we get hit with some, you know, all this crazy stuff been going on with, you know, these wars. we get hit with something crazy. The one thing that we'll use to communicate with each other still is AM radio. Like that frequency connection we'll still be able to tap into if there's radiation outside. But when we've evolved so far past just listening to people on the radio, you guys, to where like our hunger for sometimes a podcast, you wouldn't be able to sit through just like the audio version. You want to see the visuals that go along with it, the people talking and moving. At least I do. I know for sure I do. Like I'd rather click on YouTube the one that has people actually moving than the still frame of them just with the microphone like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like
for real,
something
bro.
hit different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I agree. The visuals with your music.
That's like the main thing, bro. You gotta even nowadays, man. You can make a solid. You can have. Let's just say you have a two like a minute. That's a song that's 2 minutes and like 30 seconds, right? And you make a music video for that. You could really cut that music video up into 4 different like chops for like content and push it through that way, and having like the main source just on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what a lot of people are doing in an interesting way. That's why I kind of realized I'm like, okay, I could do this for sure, and offer it that way, man. So yeah, I think that's a big thing. You've been doing that a lot, man. Where I already know you realized this when you was like,
talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
We talked about it a
like
lot.
how important, how different the feedback is when you actually putting stuff behind that, right? Yeah, I think that's dope.
Yeah. 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 I would just say, like, what would you say? Visuals keep the audience engaged. Yeah, I was gonna make that point too.
Yeah.
What it does as well is it moves the audience closer to you as to a creative person, because what all of us are looking for, the reason why we would click on the video versus the still image, is we want to connect. It all comes just down to human connection. We trying to find it in any place we can, whether it's through a digital medium or in person. There's a reason people still go to concerts. There's a reason people are still attracted to being in the physical, because you want to feel something. So what I realized with myself, and I had this under Alec B, where I wasn't putting visuals behind a lot of the stuff. And if I did, a lot of it probably the vision would have come through better. And what the audience does is, like, a good song can make somebody feel something, but a great video can make somebody like a real fan, because they then feel your vision and like believe in what you're doing. If they see your intention behind it, and like they see the way you move in real time and the way you express your vision in another medium outside of just music.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's
bro.
something about it, because I think we've all grown up in a film culture.
Yeah, bro.
But what I'm studying right now, and what I believe everything comes down to, is story. It's all narrative. So a part of your narrative is how you tell the story through music videos for an artist. It's that, and it's like press, the way that you get talked about in editorial. Those are your 2 easiest ways of getting across your message to people, and then of course your socials. And so with videos, you can really pack so much into it.
You can communicate a whole different language almost in that, right? Yeah.
Because it's a vibe more than anything. Yeah. And actually on the way here, I was brainstorming music videos, because I've been really thinking about it, like with the next drop.
Ideas, huh?
Yeah, I've been, it's because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make it bigger than just a song. Yeah. Now, like with the video that I put out recently, it's like, okay, now people are going to attach whatever that is to the song, whatever that is to them. I know what it is to me and why I did it that way. But everybody who watches it will then have their own impression of it, and now that will stick with them.
Yeah. You think about it when you hear the music again, even when you don't see the video, you think about those visuals. Yeah. And you see it's almost like glued together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It kind of helps build the whole overlining. Like, I don't know, man. It kind of just builds it all together. Puts it all together really well. Yeah, I think people need that too, man. People need that. People need to see that. People need to see something, like you said, bro. So that's kind of why I was like, that shit's super important.
I feel like visuals is the key part. Like Akari said, is gonna get somebody to be a fan. Just gotta put yourself in a position.
Because even this is considered visuals, you know. It could be it might not be like the music video style, but I mean, bro, it's something for people to watch to get closer into you. You know?
Literally to understand the artist more. Yeah. You know, think about it. If you are the person that's listening and trying to find you, you're not giving you enough. You wouldn't be tapped into you. Man. You got to be honest with yourself and honest enough as a person that consumes to say, all right, I know what I'm capable of, and I can't be frustrated because I haven't shown everybody. Mm-hmm. I really realized that last year with me. I put out my project, The Caged Bird Sings. And when that project, I went crazy with putting myself in front of it. I posted myself on 15-second reels. I don't care if I annoyed people on IG. But what it did was open up a new space, a new audience, and more music. Visuals keep the audience engaged. Yeah. Literally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jet, tell these niggas, bro. Look, tell these niggas. But I just feel like, real shit. But
all those are different sounds.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like at the same time, like, all right, so where was I going with that? Oh, so visuals, the me putting those 15-second reels out got me to get noticed more by my homie RJ, who ends up being the curator for the space. He sees me, my dedication, and my music. Actually takes a chance and says, I always see him posting and I hear his music is good. Let me send him some beats and see what happens. Let me send him some beats. And I sent them back to him, and I gassed them. And he was like, oh shit, let's work. And then I created a genuine friendship. That's my dog. RJ's my, like, bruh, like, that's my guy. Like, we haven't even met in person yet. And because we created a genuine relationship. But that is the same energy they had when they was making MTV. Mm-hmm. That's that same energy. It still exists out there, and it's being brought back. But it takes the people like Damon and RJ and Elise to come together and really like foster, and us putting the shine on your own communities, taking the initiative yourself. You know what I'm saying? And see RJ, so like he's you know what's up. You know the real.
He said, especially me, I have a low attention span.
Yeah.
I mean, we all deal with that shit.
Straight up.
That shit is. I mean, that's why they be having, y'all be seeing those videos where they got the video right next to that shit of like they fucking doing something random where they like peeling something off something. Like, that's really where that comes from. It's kind of crazy, man. That's like that it's even gotten to that point.
But think about it. Going back to you though. All right, I'm trying to find Math, right?
Yeah.
How I'ma find him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like your music. I like, or even that one song some people posted. Like, I got people that I really, really fuck with that I can't find their shit.
Yeah.
Hey, my Akash came in, bro. You sit them beats through. This is the homie Mav. We about to be recording some shit in a second, bro. We gonna go through your beats, bro. But like, even the homegirl.
Said he going to sleep though.
I know he's going to sleep soon, but I'm just letting him know we're gonna be recording to his shit.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight.
You know what I'm saying? He said, I'll stay up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna record to some shit.
That's tight.
Yeah. So like, I feel like a lot of times, bro, it just gets to a point where it's just like, all right, you're gonna have to stand on your art.
Yeah.
If I can't find you, there's it's not my homegirl, but I really like her music. It's Stephanie. She's dope, and she has a song out that she had been posting video. I don't know if she has a full video for it out or not, but like, I play the song every day. That's my new record. I love East Stephanie's record right now.
What's
More Than Enough.
More Than Enough.
It's so good. And the video is what got me first when I saw her just chilling with the bridge with the dude that produced the record.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I wish it was on YouTube. I can't find it on YouTube. And I'm an actual fan of the record. I want to see.
Did you find it on Instagram or something?
It's on IG Reels, but like,
I'm
I don't think
there's no like Instagram music thing yet. Whether you could just download shit straight from there.
I think you might have just you might want to speak probably into the camera real quick.
Bro, Meta is probably already working on that shit though, for sure. They're probably already working on that, right?
That would be the fire.
It's getting crazy. I don't know.
Everybody's getting discovered on IG for real. Like, even TikTok used to be the place where you get discovered. I think TikTok's more so for content like this. Like, TikTok's more for like understanding the personality of people you listen to. Wait, so what did you say, Akash? What did you say? So much effort was. You talking with each other. Wait. So much effort. And this year making since high school. And
That's pretty cool.
word too. But yeah,
That's
like
pretty
I just
tight.
feel like, you know what I'm saying? Where was I going? What was the last thing I said? Right. Yeah, so TikTok is more so for content like this. Like more so for learning the personalities of people you listen to. But IG, I find out about a new artist on IG. Akari can tell you. I'm always showing him there's a new artist that pops up on my algorithm all the time.
Yeah,
and it's just
people
like
find artists like that all the time. I mean, bro. Tyler the Creator is one of the biggest artists. He talks about that shit all the time. He be posting like random people he finding on YouTube. He'll repost your shit on his story. Just some shit that it don't even got a lot of views, bro.
Straight up.
And he'll always be like, you know, like you never know who's watching. He will literally post. I heard that's how he found. He was one of the first major artists to fuck with what's his name? Exactly, Rex Orange County. Found him on YouTube. Just found him random on YouTube. Was just looking. He didn't even have like a lot of views or nothing. It was just like, yo, bro, come through. And like he posted another younger dude recently that I thought was dope. And he made the dude had a song that sounded like something he would be interested in.
Like a Tyler Creator type beat.
It definitely sounded like it maybe the beat wasn't super Tyler Creator-esque, but it definitely sounded like he was on some like Pharrell falsetto, you know, type vibe. And I'm like, that's right up his alley, so it makes sense, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, putting your stuff out is when I was putting out my 15-second reels, it led me to the RJ position, which led me to even have more confidence coming into this year. Yeah. When we dropped Pray For Us, it leveraged me to drop The Rain. You know what I'm saying? Which everybody likes The Rain I meet. And that's a personal record that I haven't even done. And then there's so much shit that isn't out yet, you guys, that I just been listening to, just like, but also trying to package the right way. So I'm in the same process as with you, where I see it as like, all right, got to make sure we have the visuals coming right off the bat when we drop. There at least 2 visuals for when the album drops to give people to listen to. The rest you can play with short form content. I think that's the formula. That's the method, chat. Like, yeah. I feel like
there's real formulas out there. Like, there's real like music nerds who have like their own super, like, especially dudes who've been in the industry as A&Rs who have like a formula. Like,
there's methods for sure.
There's methods. People have their own methods. I kind of still believe in the not drop, like having a real serious release, like a single. But like one single every like I almost want to say 2 months. It sounds like
I think
it sounds like that's like not enough music. But I think the approach on like how you drop it and how you push it and what you post and where you post it, you could really stretch that and make it, and it could really do you some good. Well, I would say
it just depends on the artist, because I'm the type of artist that I can't drop singles. Like I have I can, but I have the material. Enough material. If you don't have enough material, then go that route. But if you have, I have shit on here I have to get rid of. So like I'll be like, project like a 5 or 6 just to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it do get to a point where it's just like, all right, you got to get to some sort of routinely method to where people are always seeing your face, whether it be if you're dropping an EP every 2 months or if you're dropping a single every 2 months. You need to be pushing those, because niggas that drop EP don't know how to push all that music, and that's why a lot of people fall short of that. But like, to me, when I see it, I know how I promote, and when it's time to like push music, I know that I have to have a variety of things to play with, and letting my audience choose the songs they like. Yeah. Like having an EP of like 5 or 6 songs lets the audience say, "Oh, I like songs 1 and 2." But you won't know if they like songs 1 or 2 if you just promoted only one song the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them a variety of options to choose one, and whichever one picks up the most steam, that's the one you push the hardest. That's some shit I learned from Willie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that he was. That's his methods.
Is he from LA?
Well, Willie Nova's from Chicago.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
But he live in Brooklyn right now.
Oh, so that's sick. That's hard.
So like, yeah, bro. But that's one of the methods that we were using from back in the days. Like, and he always tells me, bro, just do the reels, bro, and just whatever one they clinging to the most, push that one, bro. Like, it's simple. Like, he look at it real simple. Like, and it is. When you break it down that way, the more you're gonna get in your own way, the more you keep on, you know what I'm saying, finding reasons why you shouldn't, or why shit has to be packaged up. I think for any artist starting out, put out an EP just like you did, like Dogma, 7 songs, 7, 8, 9 songs, have 3 visuals for that whole project, and then fill the rest in with short form. That's gonna last you 3-4 months of content. Then by then you should have the next idea about to roll out. Or if you want to give yourself space, like for example, chat, the Rain came out in February. It's been a minute for me. It's time for me to drop some new music. But in between, me and Jet dropped the record. That's a little something for some. You feel me?
Oh, that's hard.
Like we got a little.
Y'all got something?
Yeah, me and Jet got we got hellish. Tell him Jet. Tell that nigga Jet. You feel me? Yeah, Jet is the one. Like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like dropping something in between your next, even if it's not, you don't have to fully go all out with it. Yeah. We've been making a whole lot of. I have other content going too. Like, so this is like. Streaming is also another thing that you can use to push your content. Like all of our streams get clipped, you guys. You see our streams on IG, Twitch, etc. You know what I'm saying? So once it leaves here, you know what I'm saying? That's where the next destination goes. So I appreciate you so much. So much effort. Wait. Did I miss something? It's good promo for a growing audience, but you always got to move on and figure out what else works. You're right. The methods expire. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like sometimes methods expire. Mm-hmm. So you have to stay, and that's the reason why a lot of these labels are behind, because they using the expired ass methods, chat. Like some of the methods is just like you gotta phase out and learn what's new and what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is hella important. But yeah, you got anything to say about that?
What's up? What's up with Just Beats?
Yeah, I'm about to say it's about to be time to be pulling up.
What's up with bro?
Some beats, real quick.
You liked one from his? You played him.
We got some options. We got some shit from my homie Boredom.
Oh, that's tight, man.
We got
so
some
you
shit
getting
from,
stuff sent in now, huh?
Oh yeah, big time. Oh, this I'm in my work email. That's good too. I'm saying all this UCLA shit. Like, bruh, where is? Oh yeah, why did I just walk past it like that? Okay, so here we got some shit from Jet. Jet just sent some new shit. Let me get that. Oh, Nakash. Okay, Jet. It's been a minute since I listened. Which one do you want me to listen to first? Should I listen to the Friday joints, or should we listen to the ones he just sent? I'm gonna see this For Your Love joint. Cause Jet be on that shit.
It's a cool drone right here.
So Isis did that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's cool.
She killed that shit. She did it on stream too when she was on stream. For real? Yeah, she did it while we were making the record.
Reaching out for your love, for your love, for your love. Won't you touch me, baby? Won't you touch me, baby?
Yeah, we used the chat for Jet. Yeah, he used the tag.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Jet. What does this feel so good sound like? Then we're gonna get to my boy Kosh because he's sleepy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this shit so tough. I know, bro. You in Cleveland. What you think about the finals? Or was you happy? Was you plotting on Tyrese's downfall because he beat y'all? Got Kosh from Cleveland. get to Akash real quick. Let's see what Akash talking about. I haven't gotten to Akash this shit in a minute. He sampled Layla. What the fuck?
Was she here?
Layla. This nigga went crazy. He said low key, yeah. And my grandparents live in Oklahoma, so I was cool with it. You hater! You fucking hater! This nigga's a hater! Ah! But to be fair, after the camera, I stopped paying attention. It's something you never really hear people say that, Akash. You never hear. You know, bro. That's how I know you was watching all of the LeBron games when he was there, bro. Bron need to have one last year in Cleveland. Jet talking about the Bron need to have one last year. 2016 was special. I knew it. I knew it. Fuck, that was some fluky shit, bro. Y'all niggas came back 3-1. That's some fluky shit, bro. Like,
She was crazy.
what is that? Never forget. That shit was gas. I like that beat a lot, bro. Let's see what this Purple Haze talking about.
That shit was tight, right?
That shit was ridiculous.
That shit was tight, man.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've only, yeah. Me and Layla, Lila. Me and Lila got on a call. I'm actually fucking with this shit. Yeah, you want to? Should we load this up?
I fuck with this.
Man.
This is tight. I fuck with this.
It's been a minute since we got to Akash. We owe Akash. We owe Akash. We gonna make your tag too. This gonna be we owe Akash. That's gonna be your tag.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, that's your new tag, Akash. Or something, I don't know. We owe Akash. Yes, so you didn't even get a special introduction. This is the homie Mav.
What up, bro? I fuck with this, man. This is tight.
This is crazy. Mav is a amazing artist, amazing rapper. You gonna see, you just gonna witness it in the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
But I will pull up. I didn't get to tell you guys I was pulling up his IG. So look, I'm gonna let you guys give him a follow real quick. Give him a follow. Check him out.
Appreciate
This
it.
is good people. This is my homie, man. Yeah, we about to load up this beat, gosh. You might want to stick around. He said, good to meet you, game. I'll be moving out to Oakland next year, so